public hearing to order, I would like to recognize and appreciate that we are holding this hearing within the traditional territories of the Shuswap and Hatchespasit First Nations. My name is Diane Bodner. I am the director for the Cherry Creek electoral area. I'd like to introduce you to the ACRD planning staff, Mike Erg, General Manager of Planning and Development, Kathy MacArthur, Planning Assistant, and Cheryl Knapp, Administrative Assistant. The hearing is being held electronically using Zoom and is being recorded and is live streaming on the website. Would staff please provide direction and instruction on how to participate in this hearing?
Thank you, Diane. First of all, thank you for participating in this electronic public hearing. If you are watching the live stream on the website and wish to join the meeting, the details on how to connect can be found. We are live streaming, correct, Kathy? Okay, sorry. Can be found it can be found on the Zoom meeting invite document linked to the public hearing page. We want to start by highlighting some of the tools in Zoom that will help you participate and talk about our process, which will keep the hearing running smoothly. If participating online, you have the option to turn on or off your video and mute or unmute your audio so other meeting participants can see you and hear you. These controls are in the bottom left of your screen on a computer or top right on a tablet or smartphone. Please keep your audio muted at all times unless you're going to speak. This will reduce the background noise, which can make it hard for everyone to hear the presentations. There will be an opportunity to speak after staff introduce the application and the applicants provide comment on their proposal. When the chair calls upon any members of the public to comment on the bylaw, we ask that you either put your hand up or call out that you would like to speak. Once you have been recognized by the chair or by staff, we ask that you state your name and address followed by your questions or comments. There is a chat feature accessed from the controls on your screen if you would like to ask a question at any time. All questions will be addressed by staff during the public hearing, so feel free to ask any questions you would like addressed as we move along. The questions will be brought forward when the chair asks for public comments. There will also be a final opportunity prior to the end of the public hearing to ask any questions or make any comments on the rezoning bylaw. Finally, I want to note again that this public hearing is being live streamed on the ACRD website, and a recording is being made of the meeting will be publicly available. Thank you, Director Bodner.
Thank you. The subject of this hearing is Bylaw P1442. This bylaw is applicable to 6546 Cherry Creek Road, and is necessary to facilitate a subdivision proposal. If you have questions or comments about any other unrelated topic, I ask that you contact Regional District staff after this hearing has been terminated. Would staff now read out the notice of public hearing?
Yes, so public hearing for Bylaw P1442, 6546 Cherry Creek Road, Dwight and Candace Dockendorff, property owners, March 30th, 2022 at 7 p.m. Electronic and call-in public attendance only. Please see below for information on what it is about. A public hearing for residents and property owners within electoral area F, Cherry Creek, will be held to consider Bylaw P1442. This bylaw is a zoning atlas amendment to rezone Lot B, District Lot 57, Alberni District Plan, EPP 9793 from Small Holdings A1 District to Acreage Residential RA3 District to accommodate a two-lot subdivision. How can I learn more? The public hearing will be held by the Director for Electoral Area F, the alternate director, or the chairperson of the regional district. The board resolution making this delegation, along with Bylaw P1442 and relevant background documents, is available for review online at www.acrd.bc.ca/events/30-3-2022/. Planning staff are available to answer questions in person through email or by phone during normal office hours, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday from March 16th, 2022 to March 30th, 2022, excluding weekends and statutory holidays. How can I provide input? During the COVID-19 pandemic, providing an opportunity for public input and safeguarding public health are top priorities for the ACRD. Consider written submissions as an effective means to provide your input. Anyone who feels their interest in property will be affected by the proposed bylaw will be afforded a reasonable opportunity to be heard. Options include participating in the public hearing by electronic means using Zoom video conferencing or teleconferencing and or submitting correspondence to the ACRD. If you wish to participate in the public hearing electronically or by phone, full instructions to do so are available on our website at www.acrd.bc.ca/events/30-3-2022/ or can be provided by contacting planning staff by emailing at planning@acrd.bc.ca or by phone at 250-720-2700. The public hearing will be recorded and live streamed on our website. Written correspondence can be submitted to the ACRD by one of the following methods: hard copy delivered to the ACRD in person, in the drop slot, or by mail to the planning department at the address below. Email sent to planning@acrd.bc.ca before 4 p.m. March 30th, 2022. Email correspondence will only be considered received if receipt confirmation is provided by ACRD staff. By fax sent to 250-723-1327 before 4 p.m. March 30th, 2022. Fax correspondence will only be considered received if receipt confirmation is provided by ACRD staff. All correspondence must be received by the ACRD no earlier than 8 a.m. on March 16th, 2022, and no later than 4 p.m. on March 30th, 2022. Correspondence submitted and or received outside of these parameters will not be included in the public hearing. Who do I contact if I have questions? Planning Department, Alberni-Glycott Regional District, 3008 Fifth Avenue, Port Alberni, BC, B9Y2E3, telephone 250-720-2700, fax 250-723-1327, and email planning@acrd.bc.ca. And the date of the notice is March 16th, 2022. Thank you, Director Bodner.
Thank you, Mr. Erg. The purpose of this public hearing is to receive input, written and verbal, from any person who believes that their interest in property is affected by the bylaw. The regional board will receive full minutes of this hearing before voting on the bylaw. Staff is taking minutes that summarize the issues raised. Please speak clearly to ensure accuracy. Would staff please introduce the proposal?
Thank you. So the applicants intend to rezone the 0.68 hectare or 1.69 acre property from small holdings A1 district to acreage residential RA3 district in order to facilitate a two-lot subdivision. The lot on the south side of the property would contain the existing single-family dwelling and barn, and the lot on the north side would be vacant. The existing residence is accessed from Cherry Creek Road, and the proposed new lot would be accessed by a separate driveway connecting to Cherry Creek Road. Adjacent uses to the property include residential properties to the north, south, and east, and agriculture to the west. Cherry Creek Official Community Plan designates this property as a residential use. The residential use designation supports a 0.24 hectare or 0.6 acre minimum lot size for lots serviced by community or communal water or sewer. The lots would be connected to the Cherry Creek Waterworks District. There is a second water meter adjacent to the north side of the property. The applicants have submitted a report from our registered on-site wastewater practitioner confirming sewage disposal capabilities at the site. A copy of the report is available for review at the ACRD website. The property is located in the Cherry Creek Fire Protection Area. 3 referral agency comment forms received noted no objection and interest unaffected. A copy of the agency referral responses is available for public review on the ACRD website and will be part of the public hearing report considered by the board on April 13th. And no letters of correspondence were received prior to the public hearing. Thank you.
Thank you. Would the applicant like to add anything?
No, I think Mike's got it pretty much covered there.
Okay. We will now hear from members of the public. Please wait until you've been recognized by me and state your name and address before beginning. We will hear anyone wishing to speak for the first time before allowing second comments.
So we don't have any letters from the public or any questions or anybody in attendance today. So
okay,
we're good.
Would staff and or the applicant like to respond?
Nope.
Okay. Please be advised that members of the Board of Directors cannot receive new information related to this bylaw between the end of this hearing and making a decision on the bylaw. Next board meeting is April the 13th. If any board member does so, the hearing would be invalidated and would have to be held again. With that in mind, does anyone have a final comment?
Not from staff.
Okay.
Nope, not for me.
I call for the first time for any further representation on the bylaw. I call for the second time for any further representation on the bylaw. I call for the third time for any further representations on the bylaw. Hearing no further comments, I declare the meeting terminated.